Hi guys, today I will discuss about child development pedagogy for CTET 2020. The first question is, as a teacher who firmly believes in social constructivist theory of Lev Vygotsky, which of the following methods would you prefer for assessing your students? Option A, collaborative projects. Option B, standardized tests. Option C, fact-based recall questions. Option D, objective multiple choice type questions. The correct answer is option A, collaborative projects. The next question is, to cater to individual differences in his classroom, as a teacher should option A, have uniform and standard ways of teaching and assessment. Option B, segregate and label children based on their marks. Option C, engage in a dialogue with students and value their perspectives. Option D, impose strict rules upon his students. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, assessment is purposeful if option A, it includes fear and stress among the students. Option B, it serves as a feedback for the students as well as the teachers. Option C, it is done only once at the end of the year. Option D, comparative evaluations are made to difference between the students' achievements. The correct answer is option B. It serves as a feedback for the students as well as the teachers. Next question is, according to NCF 2005, the role of a teacher has to be option A authoritative, option B dictatorial, option C permissive, option D facilitative. The correct answer is option D, facilitative. Next question is, research suggests that in a diverse classroom, a teacher expectations from her students their learning. Option A, have a significant impact on. Option B, are the sole determinant of. Option C, should not be correlated with. Option D, do not have any effect on. The correct answer is option A, have a significant impact on. The next question is, inclusion of children with special needs. Option A is an unrealistic goal. Option B is detrimental to children without disabilities. Option C will increase the burden on schools. Option D requires a change in attitude, content and approach to teaching. The correct answer is option D, requires a change in attitude, content and approach to teaching. The next question is, having a diverse classroom with children from varied social, economic and cultural backgrounds enriches the learning experiences of all students. This statement is option A incorrect because it can confuse the children and they may feel lost. Option B correct because children learn many skills from their peers. Option C correct because it makes the classroom more hierarchical. Option D incorrect because it leads to unnecessary competition. The correct answer is option B, correct because children learn many skills from their peers. The next question, a child with hearing impairment. Option A should be sent only to a school for the hearing impaired and not a regular school. Option B will not benefit from academic education only and should be given vocational training instead. Option C can do very well in a regular school if suitable facilities and resources are provided. Option D will never be able to perform on a par with classmates in regular school. The correct answer is option C. The next question is which of the following is a characteristics of gifted learner? Option A, he gets aggressive and frustrated. Option B, he can feel understimulated and bored if the classroom activities are not challenging enough. Option C, he is highly temperamental. Option D, he engages in ritualistic behavior like hand flapping, rocking, etc. The correct answer is option B. He can feel under stimulated and bored if the class activities are not challenging enough. Next question, a teacher can enhance effective learning in her elementary classroom by option A, offering rewards for small steps in learning. Option B, drill and practice. Option C, encouraging competition amongst her students. Option D, connecting the content to the lives of the students. The correct answer is option D, connecting the content to the lives of the students. The next question, which of the following statements about children are correct? Option A, children are passive recipients of knowledge. Option B, children are problem solvers. Option C, children are scientific investigators. Option D, children are active explorers of the environment. Option A, B and D. Option B, C and D. Option C, A, B, C and D. Option D, A, B, C. The correct answer is option B, C and D. The next question, which of the following is the most effective method to encourage conceptual development in students? Option A, new concept need to be understood on their own without any reference to the old ones. Option B, replace the students' incorrect ideas with correct ones by asking them to memorize. Option C, give students multiple examples and encourage them to use reasoning. Option D, use punishment till students have made the required conceptual changes. The correct answer is option C. Give students multiple examples and encourage them to use reasoning. Next question, primary school children will learn most effectively in an atmosphere. Option A, where their emotional needs are met and they feel that they are valued. Option B, where the teacher is authoritative and clearly dictates what should be done. Option C, where the focus and stretch are only on mastering primarily cognitive skills of reading, writing, and mathematics. Option D, where the teacher leads all the learning and expects students to play a passive role. The correct answer is option A, where their emotional needs are met and they feel that they are valued. The next question is, a child sees a crow flying past the window and says, a bird. What does this suggest about the children's thinking? Option A, the child has previously stored memories. Option B, the child has developed the concept of a bird. Option C, the child has developed some tools of language. Option D, language to communicate her experience. Option A and B. Option B, C and B and C. Option C, A, B and C. Option D, only B. The correct answer is option C. A, B, and C. Next question: what should a teacher tell her students to encourage them to do tasks with the intrinsic motivation? Option A: come on, finish it before she does. Option B: why cannot you be like him? See, he has done it perfectly. Option C: complete the task fast and get a trophy. Option D: try to do it, you will learn. The correct answer is option D: try to do it, you will learn. The next question: how can a teacher encourage her students to be in, intrinsically motivated towards learning for the sake of learning? Option A: by inducing anxiety and fear. Option B: by giving competitive tests. Option C: by supporting them in setting individual goals and their mastery. Option D: by offering tangible rewards such as trophies. The correct answer is option C: by supporting them in setting individual goals and their mastery. Next question: in a elementary classroom, an effective teacher should aim at the students to be motivated. Option A: to learn so that they become curious and love learning for its own sake. Option B: to read memorize so that they become good at recall. Option C: by using punitive measures so that they respect the teacher. Option D: to perform so that they get good marks in the end of the year examination. The correct answer is option C: by using punitive measures so that they respect the teacher. The next question is: which of the following is an example of effective school practice? Option A: constant comparative evaluation. Option B: corporal punishment. Option C: individualized learning. Option D: competitive classroom. The correct answer is option C: individualized learning. Next question: the cephalocaudal principle of development explains how development proceeds from. Option A: general to specific functions. Option B: differentiative to integrated functions. Option C: head to toe. Option D: rural and urban areas. The correct answer is option C: head to toe. The next question: which of the following is a sensitive period pertaining to language development? Option A: parental period. Option B: middle childhood period. Option C: adulthood. Option D: early childhood period. The correct answer is option D: early childhood period. The next question: which of the following are secondary agents of socialization? Option A: family and neighborhood. Option B: school and neighborhood. Option C: school and immediate family members. Option D: family and relatives. The correct answer is option B: school and neighborhood. The next question: according to Lev Vygotsky, the primary cause of cognitive development is. Option A: equilibration. Option B: social interaction. Option C: adjustment of mental schemas. Option D: stimulus response pairing. The correct answer is option B: social interaction. Next question: according to Jean Piaget, which of the following is necessary for learning? Option A: active exploration of the environment by the learner. Option B: observing the behavior of adults. Option C: belief in immanent justice. Option D: reinforcement by teachers and parents. The correct answer is option A. Active exploration of the environment by the learner. The next question, in a progressive classroom setup, the teacher facilitates learning by providing an environment that option A promotes discovery, option B is restrictive, option C discourages inclusion, option D encourages repetition. The correct answer is option A promotes discovery. The next question, Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence (MI) suggests that option A every child should be taught every subject in 8 different ways in order to develop all of the intelligences. Option B intelligence is solely determined by IQ test. Option C teachers should use multiple intelligence as a framework for devising alternative ways to teach the subject matter. Option D ability is destiny and does not change over a period of time. The correct answer is option C. Teachers should use MI as a framework for devising alternative ways to teach the subject matter. The next question is gender is an option A biological entity, option B physiological construct, option C innate quality, option D social construct. The correct answer is option D social construct. The next question, which of the following is best suited for emotional development of children? Option A democratic classroom environment, option B no involvement of the teachers as it the task of the parents, option C controlled classroom environment, option D authoritarian classroom environment. The correct answer is option A democratic classroom environment. Next question, which of the following is not a suitable formative assessment task? Option A open-ended questions, option B project, option C observation, option D ranking the students. The correct answer is option D ranking the students. The next question, to be an effective teacher it is important to option A emphasize dictating answers from the book, option B focus on individual learning rather than group activity, option C avoid disruption caused due to questioning by students, option D be in touch with each and every child. The correct answer is option D be in touch with each and every child. The next question, a child's notebook shows errors in writing like reverse images, mirror imaging, etc. Such a child is showing signs of option A learning disadvantage, option B learning disability, option C learning difficulty, option D learning problem. The correct answer is option B learning disability. Thank you for watching my video and please comment how does my video you like, and please subscribe and like and also press the bell icon to continue